For the last 5 months, we've been following the story of a local football team determined to go all the way. The boys of Nashville Christian School were dealt a devastating blow back in July when they lost their star wide receiver. But as News Channel 5's Chris Conti and photojournalist Angie Doan show us, they were determined not to let the loss of number 7 keep their luck down.
Third down, 15 yards to go.
In the game of football, there can be one winner, one loser.
Let's keep them out, Blue. Let's go.
The boys of Nashville Christian know that full well after their failed playoff bid last year.
Our first home football game.
But while they thought things would be different this season,
This is an exciting football season.
they would be dealt their biggest loss of the year just weeks before taking the field.
July 30th.
Bryce Collier still remembers the day he lost his best friend.
Missing a teammate, a brother, so certainly.
Less than a mile away from home, Mickey fell asleep behind the wheel and never woke up.
He was at practice that morning. I talked to him.
Mickey was on his way home from football practice when the accident happened.
And when you hear accident, you think, how badly are they hurt?
There isn't a single playbook that could have helped Coach Jeff Brothers recover from a loss like this.
If a coach is a father figure, then I've lost a son figure. You know, if teammates are brothers, then that's what we lost. And it's tough. Sorry.
The 17-year-old was days away from starting his junior year. His team, days away from starting their season, was now without their star wide receiver.
It's still tough. Every day I think about it.
How could they go on? With every trip to the locker room, every walk to the field, they saw Mickey.
We had to get our minds right and play to the best of our ability, like he would want us to.
Hey guys, how are you?
It turned out, though,
Call it a labor of love. That's it.
that football family extended far beyond the walls of their locker room.
We have brand new t-shirts. They run a little big.
With t-shirts for the
Because
fans
it kind of looks like angel's wings.
and patches for the players sporting Mickey's initials and number, this team took to their home field for the first time.
You can tell he made a big impact on all of us.
But this team wasn't just dedicating a game to Mickey Martin, they were dedicating an entire season to him.
Whether we win or lose doesn't define, I guess how he would view us. Because he would always go out and play his heart out. And so if we just do that, then I guess that's a win in my book.
With Mickey's number on his back and his memory in his heart, Bryce and his team kept going. They were chasing something. A state title.
They've been motivated.
How are we, girls?
This could be your last time ever stepping on the field like this.
We're winning tonight.
It was now win or go home.
Woo!
And at every game was Mickey's mom.
No, I just feel like he's here supporting the guys and helping.
I'm 7 all day.
Throw-ups and first downs, Maggie Martin hadn't missed a game all season.
This is where he would want me to be, you know? This is where I want to be.
But while she sat there, surrounded by an entire school, she couldn't help but think she was the only one who had lost a son.
Yeah, sometimes you do feel like you're the only one sitting there.
Maggie had watched Mickey play football since he was 5. Her boy, named after a pro baseball player,
Mickey Mantle.
was destined, she thought, to play pro football. The day he died, she'd made it to the hospital, and that's where her heart broke.
And I said, is my son in that room? And she said, no, the doctor will be there in a minute. And then I knew that he didn't make it in the accident. I knew that from that moment. And, I just was stunned.
Like the rest of the team, she was lost,
They reverse out and ride the fullback belly.
only finding her way back by coming here each Friday night.
Yeah, being here is special. It is.
This team that knew what it was like to lose was on a mission to make school history.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Blue Cross Bowl Class 1A Championship.
If any of them were nervous,
Let's go!
they didn't show it. Even Bryce, still wearing Mickey's number.
Hoping for a ring.
They'd worked too hard,
Let's go!
come too far, lost so much.
Are the keepers
And yet, in the biggest game of their lives, they became unstoppable. As the seconds ticked away, the school's first ever state championship became theirs.
We're state champs, sister.
Then, with her son's number on her sleeve, Maggie Martin rushed the field.
Oh, I'm just so glad they've made it this far. I am.
She knows she won't have many more moments like this,
We did it! Number 1!
so she held on to this one as tight as she could. What they both would give for Mickey to be here.
I love you so much. I mean, he would be ecstatic. This is what he played for. I love y'all so much. He said all summer long, before football ever even started, this was our year. We're going to win this year.
For a team that knows how tough a loss can be, winning never felt so good.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Sad, but beautiful.
Mickey's first love was football, but his second love was volunteering. He actually spent the last summer in Mexico helping out on a mission trip. The school and his family, Carrie and Rory, are working right now on a scholarship fund to send other students to Mexico next year in his memory.
What a remarkable young man and a strong
remarkable
mother.
spirit, that team,
Yes.
determination, it's unbelievable.
Good for them.
Yep.
Thank you, Chris.